Hello and welcome back. This is Damian, and we're on Prose Edda, Season 3. It's been just a bit since I did a video. I've been trying to get some more stuff done, and let me answer this here question. Let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, he was asking me about my, because I got the Chakra Farm up again. Sile and I opened the shop, which I will show you guys in a minute. We're leaving at nighttime. I guess that's not the thing right now. Let me ask also. Sorry about that, but yeah, you can see the conversation going on. While we're just doing this, this is kind of the irritating thing when you hit the F5 and you change your perspective. Um, it's like when you have an inverted controller. It's what it feels like to me, and it just drives me stupid. But there's an Enderman present over there. That's snow-covered grass. Lovely. But yeah, we're at spawn. So let me go ahead and just show you around and show you what we've gotten done here. Kite's got the cathedral built, and I think it looks really good. This is our version of the Tristram cathedral. And it even comes down here. He's got string to try to stop spawns, I think. And then he put this is supposed to represent the meteor coming through. Now the cathedral is based on the Diablo 1 cathedral, but we put the hole in here from Diablo 3. So I think it looks really good for a Minecraft version and our interpretation of it. And then, of course, he's using the cathedral as his spawn base because, he's done a lot of work on it. Now, we both noticed, and I'm going to tell you this, and also the people that are on the server that watch these videos will know too, is we have a couple of corrupted blocks. You can see that pause there. Let me do it again. When I'm running through here, boom, pause. That's a corrupted block right here, and there's another one over here. So we have noticed that. Now, Kite says that is a Mojang thing. That is nothing. There's nothing we can do about it. They have to fix it, and it's been here since 1.13. So I kind of doubt they're going to fix it, that's kind of some lazy shit if you ask me. But hey, what do I know? I just bought the game and paid for a server. But yeah, so we got the cathedral done. He moved the portal down, made it a little bit bigger, and he kind of designed it like you're coming through a cave, and you can see on the other side into the Nether. And I thought that was really, really cool because if you come through like that, it's like, and then here you are. So I thought that was really, really cool. We made this. I keep saying we, but I mean I'm just saying that as the server and the admins on the server and stuff. Um, bro, is this your horse in the nether at spawn? He just he just parks horses everywhere. Okay, okay, all right, all right. Horses all over the place. Um, but made it a little bit safer. Bracoro had a little bit of an issue with some pigmen that Kite had pissed off, and so we made it just a bit safer. Now we know that all this is going to change when 116 drops. This is all going to change, and everything that we build here is just going to go poof. But we need to have a little something up. We need to have a few roads here and there. We can't just be sitting here waiting for them. So that's what we're doing in there. We know that it's going to change, but we've got to do something for right now. Now he took all the chests and everything out of here and made this into a camp, like from Diablo 2. You know, got your little camp set up here with your campfire, and you can cook and all that. So we've got basically we've got kind of like all three Diablos kind of simmering around here. And then of course you guys saw the post office, and this is the bank. And then the enchanting room, I still don't like the roof. We're going to change that eventually. We just haven't had time. And then Kite has built the blacksmith here. And I think this is gorgeous. I love it. It looks really, really good. And when we put the NPCs in here, it's going to be even better. Because we're going to take each of the NPCs from Diablo and put them into town. We're going to put all of them. We're going to have Adria. We're going to have Pippin. We're going to have Griswold here. We're going to have Decker Kane, you know. And again, I can never remember the innkeeper's name, but we're going to have him too. We're going to have all the NPCs from Diablo 1 here in Tristram. Now you can see there's some other stuff going on. I finally built my freaking Enderman. I pointed this out a little while ago, but that is so irritating. It's so out of place. Enderman, man. I finally built my own spawn house. And I think I probably showed this off, but I've got it decorated up a little bit more. I've added just a little bit of color and okay. And I added color to it, and I got more lights put in here. Now, folks have been borrowing my bookshelves, um, like from the bottom. Wow. Well, I don't know why you'd borrow from the bottom, but okay. Yeah. Uh, so yeah, we were talking about mob counts and stuff. That's what that conversation is alluding to. But yep, this is the house. Everybody says that I'm getting better at building houses. I mean, I'm going to take their word for it, even though I feel like I just, you know, feel like I still have a long way to go. But I do like the house. I do like how it turned out. It's different than what I normally build. The roof is weird, and I like it. I kind of like it being weird like that. But it's still not the classic, roof that the really good builders like Grian and Scar do. And I'll eventually get there. But Bracoro has gotten his gunpowder farm built here. It's huge. I'm not even kidding. It's huge. But this thing on last season, this thing put out some. I mean, put out some stuff. It put out some gunpowder. So I'm hopeful this one will produce really good for us, and we can work out some good trades with him and stuff. Now let's see. The next thing, we got the shopping district going. Let's see. Let's head over that way. I've got it all fenced in completely around. It's a very big area. I've left instructions that we are not going to put down the yellow and black markers to mark plots off. We're gonna let the players decide how big their plot is, and we want them to act within reason, but I don't want to limit them. I want them to go to their full potential. We're pushing the server to see how far we can actually push it. That's what I'm doing. But yeah, you can see the fence line goes all the way around. It takes in this village, which this village is empty. There are no villagers in here at all. I don't know where they all went. I don't know what happened to them, but we're going to have to repopulate because I want to turn this into like a villager trade hall, but it's going to be a village for trading. Now, this shop right here, this is Sael and my shop. It is named the Endporium. I love it. But the first floor is just, it's tiny. It's tiny when you walk in. But it's got the signs here to tell you where to go. And, you know, you just, up here we've got coarse fruit. These are very useful fruits. We got end rods, which coarse fruits can be used to make end rods along with blaze rods. And then we have shulker boxes. We're selling shulker boxes. And then up top is the high dollar good stuff. We've got dragon and shulker heads. We've got elytra. And we've got ender chest. So we wanted to open up an end shop, and we've been doing a lot of end busting. Sai has been doing a lot himself too, because we needed to get to 250 shulker kills, and he's a lot faster than I am. We have a little competition going, but I know he's a lot faster than I am. There's no doubt. Now, for those who watch my videos and they want to open a shop in the shopping district, this is what you need to do. You place a diamond block in the chest to pay for your plot. Your plot costs 1 diamond block per shop. So you can open up as many shops as you want. It's 1 diamond block each. Now, some people say, that's a little expensive, isn't it? It's 9 diamonds. Count them. 9. 5 plus 4. 9 diamonds. You're going to make that selling 1 or 2 items. You'll make that back. So it's not really that expensive. And what this does is these diamond blocks are going to go back to the community, the admins, to buy stuff from the shopping district that the server needs, and things like that. This is going to go to pay for stuff that we need to basically keep up on community-driven projects. That's what that's for. So yeah, and this is new. This is something that we started this season. Last season, we did not do it at all. If you wanted to shop, you just went and picked out a plot and you built it. I'm going to go over this here in just a second. But yeah, in season 1, the first shopping district that we came up with, there was a money program in place, and Kite had it where you could go up and you could hit a button and it would deduct money from your account, and that plot was yours. And we've done away with money. There's no money on the server this season. The economy is diamonds and emeralds. And of course, the ever-present bartering with other, you can barter between each other, or you can go to the shopping district and shop, or whatever. This season, I'm not really concentrating on the shopping district like we did last season, because this season, it's all about community. So if you want to barter, then, you just set up a barter between somebody else that needs something and you need something or whatever. But the shopping district will be here for stuff that you need and you can get. And I kind of like that. So you guys remember the toilet paper roll? Well, I had to build a road from the shopping district to hook up to this road over here that goes back to spawn and goes to, right now it goes to the skeleton spawner that way. So this was right in the middle of where I was coming through, and I'm not tearing this down. I said that I liked it, and it was the first monument that was built on the server. It's not going anywhere. But I decided to decorate it up some and make it look really nice to build the road through here. So, I put some granite down around it and some fence posting, tried to make it look nice, got rid of all the scruffy grass, threw in some flowers, and I left, this is in glass so that nothing happens to the signs. These are the original signs. And as you can see, this is Twix and Bree built this, and this is where it stays. But over here, it's the first monument of the season, right there, and it's in memory of all the hoarders of TP. That's just in my head because all these dumbasses have bought all the toilet paper. It's just hilarious. And yeah, that monument right there is priceless, and it's not going anywhere. I love it. But I made the road to go around it, and I think it looks pretty good. I mean, there's no way to make it look any better than I made it, that I can do. But anyway, so we've got the road that comes out, and it connects with this road here, and we've got road signs. Shopping district that way, the Rona Monument, and then the signs here, Skeleton Farm is that way, Spawn is that way, and then if you're coming from this way, you just go straight to Spawn, or you go to the shopping district. And we've got the little lamp posts and everything. We're going to put more lamp posts up, but we have some time constraints, and we've done pretty much what we can do with the time that we have to do it. Most of our street lights and stuff, these are set up to have the signs on them. The bigger ones at the bottom, they'll hold the signs. They got the lights going, but most of them are going to look like this right here. We decided on this design for our street lights, and whenever we get time, we're going to have street lights up all over to light the place up. Now, it's still going to be kind of dark and gloomy, but we'll have plenty of lighting going. And as you can see, he's got some of the blocks down for the lights. So yeah, so that's what we've done at Spawn. That is what we've been working on at Spawn. Now, let's see. I've got to get to my base, and I've got the chords memorized, but I still screw up, so I find that amusing. Now we're at my base. First thing I'll show you is Sai got the 250 kills and got a shulker egg, and I built the Chakra Farm here. It works beautifully. It works beautifully. This may be the final iteration, except for like down here, we're going to come out, we're going to come out one more. This is 18 blocks long, and it needs to be 20. So we'll come out one more on either side, and that way, these, whenever we have them spawning right here on this, these two columns here, sometimes it'll land on the edge here instead of in the water. So we do need to come out one more block on either side, but that's pretty much it. The rest of the farm, I mean, this thing is 100%, man. This is really good. You get about a 98% on the farm. You only get about a 2% loss. It works really well. And I've AFK'd here for 2 nights in a row, and we've gotten enough shells that we made the boxes for our shop, and we've got a ton in a shulker box put up to restock the shop. So we have a ton of shulker shells right now. Now here, I've dug this hole down. That is the end portal down there. This room here is the end portal. And I have 2 entrances into it right now, but of course I got rid of the silverfish spawner because we have silk touch spawners. But yeah, and we've gone to the end. We've defeated the dragon. You guys saw that video. Yeah, and I haven't been able to do much with the stronghold itself yet. I've just been doing work preparing for it. Now I've gotten this. This is the other entrance and exit here, and I've kind of got it decorated up a little bit. You know, mossy cobblestone vines and stuff. It's kind of overgrown and wet and damp. But then it kind of looks like with this quartz here that maybe it was a temple at one point or something. So, you know, I mean, I'm working on throwing a couple of different things into the mix together to make it like, because like I said, I'm going kind of evil this season. I'm going to be making a lot of dark builds, but I'm also I'm also fascinated with the stories of the city of Atlantis and other myths and legends like that, and sunken cities, stuff like that. I really, because I had read an article that Cleopatra's palace was found or something in a sunken city outside of Alexandria, you know, and so those things fascinate me. So it's kind of influenced what I'm going to try to do also. But yeah, so this is the other entrance and exit, and I've made it more safe, because at first it was just a hole in the rock, and you had to swim down and try to get in there without drowning. So now we're going to come in here. I have no soul sand in here at all. You have to manually swim up and down, because you can also jump in here and go down. And if you put soul sand, and I'm not going to do the magma block soul sand swap. I'm not going to do that. The other thing that I've been doing, I was going to build a tower kind of around this island coming up and turn it into a mob spawner. And I started working on my circle because I wanted something just to go around this island. You know, make a circle out of this and bring it into a tower and make it into a mob farm. But my circle kind of got big. And so now, and it's really deep, trying to put the columns in it and trying to go all the way to the floor of the ocean down there and just make it all look right and all that. Because, you know, you can't breathe underwater. So I need a conduit, which means that probably Bakuro and I need to go find a monument and raid it. So that's kind of on hold a little bit. Because if you remember, in the last video I shot of season 2, I said one of my problems was that I took on a lot of very large projects and I was not able to finish them. And I thought I was taking on too much. So, and then I was joking today with other people on the server, and I'm like, so what's the first thing I did when season 3 popped in? I did a mega project, this base, trying to get to the stronghold, because I want to have the stronghold as my base, and then everything else is going to be, you know, I'm going to have farms and stuff inside the building. The actual castle is going to be like a huge fortress on this island. And the first thing that I need to do is to bring this island down to sea level. Well, you can see I'm about half done. I'm about halfway finished with it. Maybe a little bit more than half, but I still have to do this part of the island over here. So it may be a little bit more than halfway done, but there's still a lot of mining to do to get all this down to sea level. And then once I get it to sea level, I'm going to build a wall around, and then I'm going to build this up. Everything on the surface is going to be like towers going up, you know, and big thick walls and just dark stone, things like that. That's what I've kind of got in mind. And I'm going to blend in my slime farm with it. The only thing is, this, I can't do anything with this. I cannot put a building around it. I can't do any of that, because these shulkers, you see, they go exactly where I want them to go right now. All right, they go to these columns. That's the only, and they only spawn on the inside of those columns. Everything else has buttons on it where they cannot spawn. because if I put a building around this and I miss a button, they're going to be spawning on the building and not on those cactuses. And if they don't spawn on the cactus, they don't die. So this will probably be looking just like it does right now for the rest of the season. But I'm actually okay with that, because with the evil persona that I'm playing this season, this is like a sacrificial farm or something, sacrificing the shulkers to the cactus, something like that. I'll figure out a story for it. But anyway, that's the only thing I really can't do a lot with. Everything else is going to be towers and walls. My farms, as many farms as I can put underground, is going to be put underground. And this entire island and that stronghold is going to be my base. So I kind of look at this like, yes, this is a mega project. It is a mega project, but it's only one mega project. And it will take me all season to do it. So once I started thinking of it like that, it wasn't so bad. But yeah, you can see I've got some more to go. I've got one little bee nest over here. And I haven't seen my bees in a couple of hours. But it's also time to... Hello. I just stepped right on off in there, didn't I? It's almost time to harvest. It looks like it is time to harvest, actually. So I'm eventually going to move this nest. And I'm going to build an actual bee farm. There are 3 bees in there. So I can actually get those into the enclosure, and I can start breeding them, and we can do what we did last season, and have the minecart rail system under them, and the dispenser and observer over the nest. So when they pop out, it gives me honey, or either if I have shears in there, it'll give me honeycomb. And I'm really thinking I want to do some build with the honeycomb blocks, because those are, I think they're yellow and black, but I like them. I think they look really good. But anyway, that's what the project is, and how far I've gotten so far. 2 big assholes, a slime farm, and an end portal, and a lot of mining around, and 1 farm. That's the only farm I've built. I need sugarcane, I need bamboo, I need food farms, because as you can see, I've got potatoes and carrots on this little bank here. And I've got chorus fruit over here, but I was growing them over here because we have those in our shop, and we need to have access to be able to make more and more. So that's why that's there. But yeah, I've got a lot of work still to do. But I wanted to do an update, and I'm not doing a base preview right now. A lot of people worked on their houses at spawn, and they've just now started on their bases. So basically, yeah. Anyway, a lot of them have told me they're not ready for video yet, and I agree. I wasn't ready for a video yet, but I needed to do an update video to show you, some stuff, and kind of talk about what I had in mind for this. I don't know if I'm going to keep this coming out like that, but I'm thinking that's kind of what I want to do. And I've got these cobblestone coming up out of the water, and I was thinking I'm going to try to get rid of all the sand and all the grass and turn everything into just like stone, and just have this huge stone edifice just coming up out of the water, and it's all dark and mossy and wet and musty and all that good stuff, and then somewhere mixed in all these ruins, have some builds that are quartz, and they're white and they're beautiful and they stand out, but they're ruined, so like in a sunken city or something. That's what's in my mind. That's kind of what I'm thinking right now, but it's going to, of course, evolve over time, and we'll see what I do with the build. But I think that's going to be it for now. I've actually yacked for about 30 minutes, and I've talked about what I want to do, and I've shown you guys what we got done at spawn so far. So I think that's a really good update video, and hopefully it's going to keep your interest. This season is going really, really well, and I'm really enjoying the new map. There's so much stuff on this map. There's so many strongholds There's so many monuments. There's so much stuff on this map. It is unbelievable, and I'm loving it. So thank you very much for watching, and keep your eyes out. We're going to have more updates, and I'm still posting the Let's Play videos, and I've got to get back in because I haven't posted some of my Fallout and stuff like that in a while. So there's going to be other videos posted, but you guys keep your eyes out, and I will see you on the next one. Thank you.